joined Orchestra because I loved music from day one. It was either band or orchestra. And I stuck with Orchestra because I had a teacher from elementary school who was going to be running the program, and I was very comfortable with her, and I enjoyed having her as a teacher.
What got me to join Orchestra is the fact that I already played the cello. I had been playing for a good amount of time. I didn't join Orchestra until the 8th grade, and I kind of wish that I had joined it sooner because I could have had more time with the people and the friends that I have now.
The reason I chose orchestra is because I like the way string instruments sound, especially the violin, so that's why I chose to play the violin.
What's fun about orchestra is getting to play as a group, get to know other musicians, lots of music with them, and then you get closer with them.
Orchestra is really fun because it's not always just the orchestra. You can combine with other types of groups of fine arts like the choir or the band to make an even bigger, better sound, and it's always very fun.
I like playing the bass because when you first start, it'll be hard, but then it'll get easier. And a lot of times we have the harmony, so we don't have the melody, but when we do have the melody, it's awesome. It's all about the bass, no trouble.
I chose to play the cello because I had been to a few concerts and things, and one group in particular stood out, and there were 3 cellos in it, and I just was like, oh, I want to play this instrument because it sounds so cool. I have thought about playing other instruments also, like the violin or the viola, but I feel like cello is just mine.
I play the violin, and I chose it because I thought it was a very beautiful instrument. It sounded really nice, and it really kind of stuck out in the orchestra. It has the main parts of it, or it plays the melody of it.
So in orchestra, if you're looking to play one of the instruments, you have 4 choices. You can play the bass, the cello, the violin, and viola. And the violin and viola are the more higher pitched or smaller instruments.
So when choosing your instrument, just find one that speaks more to you. If you like the higher sounding instrument, I would choose the violin. If you like more of the harmony and sort of melody in some cases, I would choose the viola. And there's also the lower sounding instruments.
If you're looking at the more lower sounds, there's the bass and the cello. And the bass is the really big instrument that you can't sit for. That's one of the cons for it. But they have a really deep sound, and I personally love that. That's what had me choose the bass. And then there's the cello, which has the melody at times. They're kind of in between the viola and the bass.
Our new director, Mr. Orser, he has picked some really awesome pieces, like The Hobbit, themes from that,
80s songs.
80s songs, like Journey and the Beatles. It's just a lot of fun.
That's also a fun part about orchestra, is that we get to take a lot of trips together and get to see new places and play music, and it's just really fun. I love starting my day off in orchestra because it's just such a positive atmosphere, and Mr. Orser is just really fun to work with. He's very enthusiastic, and he likes to joke around a lot, which is it's a really good feeling to have in orchestra. It's good to have that laugh and giggle moments, but to also be serious. So
He will tell us where we need to be in German. So I've been learning German numbers all year, and I think that's really fun. So you're not only getting music, you're getting a foreign language, and that's just a little thing. It's just a little thing Mr. Orser brings to the class that it's fun. You'll have so much fun in orchestra. Right now we have 3 orchestra directors. We have Mr. Orser, Miss Ibarra, and Mr. Lovelace. And I love the way that Miss Ibarra conducts, and I love how goofy Mr. Orser is. And I just think that them being here and helping us makes orchestra so much fun, and it's going to make you want to join. Once you meet them, you're going to be like, oh, I love these people. We are just a family, a really tight-knit family. The Orc Dorks choose you!